Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, I've just picked the car up from the alignment shop. I installed some new tires, some new powder coated original bunt wheels, and of course had an alignment done because we just rebuilt all of the suspension, all new bushing. So that's done, and now I'm over here at now I'm over here at Scott's shop, and he is going to do a professional detailing, wet sanding, buffing, and this car is going to look like $1,000,000. So let's go take a look. Here we go. This is before we have done anything at all to the car. I haven't even washed it, and Scott's already looked around and checked it out. Let me walk up here so you can get a better look. He's of course going to tape everything off, and you know, all the rubber and all the trim pieces, and we're going to get this thing polished up and looking good. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the new wheels and tires I just had installed. Let me walk over here. There we go. Those are freshly powder coated bunt wheels. Sorry, I've got some grease and fingerprints on them I need to wipe off. And brand new center caps from Mercedes. Also, I install the Uniroyal Tiger Paws on every car that I do. I love these. These are actually, Uniroyal is actually owned by Michelin, and Michelin stopped making the Defenders, I think they were called, for these cars. So Uniroyal actually comes from the same company, and you can see how nice the freshly powder coated wheels came out. We pretty much have an exact match to that original paint. All right, one of the first things Scott always does on these cars is he removes the license plate, because you see all the dirt build up that gets under the license plate, so that's all got to be buffed and polished. But then he always takes off the original emblems, because if you look closely, you see the soot and dirt from the diesel behind there. The only way you can properly clean that is to remove the emblems from the car, then you can buff and polish behind them. So we're going to remove all these on the back, and I'll show you once he's got everything taped off and everything removed. Okay, so Scott has started by just moving the car outside and you know, done a basic car wash and degreased the engine compartment, and he's cleaning up on the front grille. And then the next after this, he will do a clay bar to remove any contaminants from the paint. But he's also gotten in the wheel wells. See how clean it is? You see there's the original, that yellow Cosmoline paint. And but he's gotten down here pretty good in the wheel wells. You can see our new upper control arm there. So he's cleaned all down in here. And like I said, next he'll be doing a clay bar to remove contaminants from the paint, and then he's going to move it back into the shop and start taping everything off and start the buffing and polishing process. Here is why we remove the original emblems. See how much dirt is underneath the emblems? Because you can't clean that dirt out with the emblems on, and that's how all these cars are. You have to remove the emblems in order to get access to, you know, it's just dust and dirt underneath there. So that's got to be all cleaned and polished, and then we will reinstall the emblems. And yeah, actually he still needs to clean back here. He just hasn't done it yet, so I could show you guys that in the video. Scott's back here just getting in the wheel wells.
Getting down and dirty.
Getting down and dirty. Scott, let me take a peek in there and show these guys. And what are you spraying in there?
Secret sauce.
There we go. You see how nice all that original paint is coming out up in there. Let's see if I can get over here. There you go. You can see it over here. Very nice. All right, so you can see Scott is taping off all around the car. You want to make sure you tape off around all rubber and trim pieces, the door handles, all of it, because you don't want to hit any of that with a high-speed buffer. You can see all up here, all those areas you want to tape off really well. That protects it from this buffer. So we'll come back in a minute, and I'll show you show Scott in action. All right, we're back at the shop. It's day 2, and Scott has made a ton of progress on the 300D. Let's go take a look. What'd you say, Scott?
Because he couldn't sleep.
You couldn't sleep. What time did you get here today?
Well, my eyes opened up at 3:30.
All right. Yeah, okay, cool. We have the emblems reinstalled. Remember all that dirt that was under there? Now you can see how there's no dirt in between all the letters. Man, the trunk came out amazing. You can see my reflection right there. Yeah, that came out great. So I see Scott still has, it looks like you've done like the left side of the vehicle. If you drew a center line down, because I can see there's still polishing compound. See all the compound on here. But let's go up here. Yeah, there's still polishing compound up here. Wow, this came out really good. Holy cow. What did you say about the bumpers? You think these are the nicest bumpers?
Probably the nicest ones that I've seen on any of these cars.
Yeah, they did. Scott polished the bumper, and that came out absolutely beautiful.
Actually, I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't even polished it yet.
You haven't polished that?
No,
Oh wow.
that's why I said that.
Oh, you know why? It looks like there's still like the protective tape that was on there from the factory. Looks like they didn't even peel that off. Look at that.
No, it goes like
Yeah.
3/4 of an inch. It's supposed to go all the way across.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and peel that off, but yeah, that was like that scratch-proof tape the factory would have on them before they shipped, I think. That's crazy how that's still on there. Let's go look at this side over here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that came out fantastic. Yeah, that's nice. But anyway, Scott still is going to finish buffing and polishing. So what have you done so far?
I've sanded the whole car.
So you did color sanding.
Yeah. And now I did the first and second buff on the front half and down this entire side and across the trunk. And now I have to finish off the roof and go down the passenger side.
And then after buffing, it's wax
No,
or
polishing.
polishing. Okay, and then
Yeah.
and then wax.
And then wax.
So what is that, like 4 stages, something like that?
It depends. I mean, if I've got some trouble spots, I've got to go over them, a few more times. And if I do that, it adds to the time that I'm on the car. So,
All right.
roughly sanding 2 stages, then buffing the whole car, then polishing the whole car, then waxing the whole
So it's really like 5-stage. It's 5-stage paint correction. And then of course Scott will do the interior. We still have to clean and vacuum the carpets and all the interior stuff. So it's going to be here for another day or so, and I'm going to let Scott get back to it, and then I'll come back tomorrow and shoot some more videos. So I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, I'm back over at Scott's. A little more video updates for you. Looks like he has started working on the interior. Scott, what are you doing over here?
trying to revitalize this.
You're gonna do that rubber revitalizer. Is it the Worth stuff?
Now, see what I did here?
Yeah. Oh wow, that looks nice. Let me go up there and record that. Yeah. So Scott rubs in this special concoction that he has that it soaks into the rubber and it like revitalizes it. See how nice this original gasket is? How black and nice it is? And that stuff soaks into it and it like softens it up, because these gaskets are amazing condition. You definitely never want to change an original Mercedes gasket when they're in this good of a condition. The aftermarket stuff doesn't quite fit the same. And you can see back here, he's taped it off, and see where they start to turn a little white? It's still soft, it's still good condition, but this stuff will soak into it and add a little moisture back into it and rejuvenate it. And he's not going to show us the secret sauce, but he'll go ahead and apply it, and we'll come back in a second. So while he's doing that, looks like he's got the floor mats out. These need to be vacuumed and cleaned with carpet cleaner, and then we'll apply a piece of plastic over it to protect it before we put it back in the car. Also, we'll clean and vacuum out the original floorboards, and you can see all the insulation. This is like that rubber or like tar-based sound insulation. It's all perfectly intact here. Just incredible original condition. Let me show you the back.
You might want to catch this one.
Oh yeah, there we go. Let me get around here so they can see that. There you go. So he's applying that, we'll call it rubber juice. And that soaks in there and it really makes the gaskets nice. I think the commercial stuff you can buy is made by Worth. It's like a, what is that? I think they call it rubber revitalizer or something.
Rubber Care.
Rubber Care by Worth. So it's expensive, but it does the same thing as what Scott's using.
If you look at this,
Yeah,
the color on it,
yeah.
and then you do this.
Oh, nice. And you got to do several coats, guys, because this stuff soaks in, and then you come back and you do another coat. So while he's doing that, we'll go back here and, yeah, look at the condition of under these mats. That's the original sound insulation. You can see there has never been a drop of water back here. And I mean, of course not. It's because it's a California car. So anyway, all those mats are coming out. They're getting shampooed and vacuumed. Okay, we have the big shop fan going back there, so hopefully it's not too loud in the video. But Scott, what are you doing now over on this side? Is this polish?
This is, it's kind of like between a polish and a compound. It helps to get rid of the swirl marks from the buffing and sanding.
Okay.
And then as it gets hotter and you work the area, it starts to polish.
Okay, so as it heats up, it kind of breaks down and starts to polish.
It's kind of like a rouge.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show these guys. And that's, guys, that's why everything is taped off, so this buffer does not hit the side moldings. Because if you hit it and get that polish in there, it's very, very difficult to get it out.
Pads are, it's kind of like a felt with a foam.
So it's foam and felt, like it's almost
So
like a
it
microfiber.
goes over the contours.
Ah.
Whereas a buffing pad will shave the paint right off the edge.
So this protects those.
This protects the edges.
So you don't burn through anything. Very nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna let Scott get back to it. He has to go all over the entire vehicle, and we will come back when he's done with the exterior and the interior, which will probably be tomorrow. This is usually a 3 or 4 day process, so we'll see you in a second. All right, we're back again, you guys. Scott, what are you doing now?
Just wiping off a coat of wax or sealer.
Oh, you put sealer on there? What is the what sealer do you use?
I use oh god, I can't think of the name of it right now.
Oh, that's the this is the old school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this stuff has been around since like
1930
1936. Colonite. This is that's good stuff. But it basically, once you get that stuff on here, this feels like a baby's butt. Yeah, pretty remarkable. So he's got to wipe down the entire car with that, and we're getting close to being done with the exterior. Okay, done with all the polishing. Let's see, wax and sealant, so the tape's coming off. Let me come around here. Guys, that's as good as it gets. Yeah, anodized aluminum trim. It's remarkable condition. And see all that, all the moldings were protected from the polishing. All right, we should be finished up with the exterior here shortly. Okay, it is, I think, day 3, and Scott is officially done with the 300D. So let's take a look at this thing. All the emblems beautifully back on there. Wow, look at that bumper. That polished up nicely. And Scott also got underneath here and cleaned underneath. Look how clean he got it under here. And under the bumper, yeah, that just came out awesome. All the wheel wells. Oh, let me show you guys the engine compartment. First, let me turn off this fan so we can hear better. Okay, there we go, much better. Let's pop the hood here and check out this engine compartment. Oh, cool. So the interior, yeah, we got all the carpets done, covered in plastic. Guys, that's the original wood trim. I have not refinished that. It is incredible condition. Look at that. That's how you want to find these cars, guys. That's garage kept. Beautiful. There's not even any sun fading on the wood. And the window switches don't even have any wear on them. Came out remarkable. And of course the beautiful blue dash. Let's go take a look back here. Cool, he's got the back carpets all covered in plastic, been vacuumed and cleaned. Yeah, this came out remarkable. Let's pop the hood and take a look at the engine compartment, because it also cleaned and degreased under there. Wow. So I was going to re-zinc plate this, guys, but after this has been cleaned up and degreased, we can see, you know, everything's been cleaned through here, and this zinc plating is still pretty pronounced on the engine. I don't know. I'll take it back to the shop and figure out if I want to do that. But there's something to be said for just keeping that original. But yeah, it came out remarkable. Yeah, that's beautiful original condition. Also, if we look around all the doors, Scott also reconditioned all of the rubber. It's just amazing. Original gaskets here, incredible condition. Yeah, even the vinyl moldings around the door are in excellent shape. Little wrinkling on some of them, but yeah, that's remarkable. Original dash, beautiful condition. It's just, this car just came out really, really nice. Yeah, that wood polished up very nicely. Here's the receipts from the repair work and the alignment. I'll keep those there. Okay, also guys, Scott has cleaned up here in the trunk. Oh, there's the old license plate, and that's a window shade I had in there, but we saw that the original spare is back here. Never been out of the car. There's the dot that's still on there from the factory, the orange dot, and that's the original tire from '85. There's the toolkit, there's the jack, there's the hang tag, and it's just in remarkable condition and cleaned up very nice. We got the original plate. There's where it was purchased. Original owner. Doesn't get much better than that. Alright guys, what I also want to show you is Scott got underneath the bumper. He's cleaned all under here and washed off the front valance. Cleaned that all up. Beautiful condition. You can see the underside of the bumper. Yeah, so we have covered everything. And also want to point out the anodized aluminum trim, cleaned up incredibly nice. Look how beautiful that is. all of the rubber window scrapers or window brushes. This is a remarkable one owner example. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. See it around the rear window. Came out extremely nice. So the detailing is officially done, and we're going to go back to my shop, do a valve adjustment, clean the fuel level sending unit, just do a couple of little odds and ends that I want to knock out, and that will be it for this 300D, and she'll be ready. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Stay tuned, there'll be more to come, and we'll see you next time. Take care.